did not look to the left or the right, and soon disappeared into the vehicles that rushed him to the government offices. And it was not Mikal, but his aides who interviewed and fired and hired, who informed and explained about the new laws and the new order, who quickly revised the political system of the world to fit it into the pattern of Mikal's peaceful, well-governed empire. Why did Mikal need to come at all? But the answer should have been obvious, and soon was obvious to those who were well informed enough to know that Mikal had vanished from the building that was meant to house him. Mikal was really no different from the other tourists who came to Tew. The planet was pretty much a backwater, not important to any imperial plan, except for the Songhouse. Mikal had come to see the Songhouse, and for a man of wealth and power there was only one reason really to visit there. He wanted a songbird, of course. "You can't have a songbird, sir," said the diffident young woman in the waiting room. "I haven't come to argue with gatekeepers." "Whom would you like to argue with? It will do you no good." "The Songmaster, Iniv."
"You do not understand," the young woman explained. "Songbirds are given only to those who can truly appreciate them. We invite people to accept them. We do not take applications."
Mikal looked at her coldly. "I am not applying."
"Then what are you doing here?"
Mikal said no more, merely stood, waiting. The young woman tried to argue with him, but he didn't answer. She tried to ignore him and go on with her work, but he waited for more than an hour, until she could stand no more. She got up and left without a word. "What is he like?" sang Iniv, his voice low and comforting.
"Impatient," she said.
"Yet he waited for you." Correction did not give way to criticism in Iniv's voice. Ah, he is a kind master, the girl thought, but did not say.
"He is stern," she said. "He is a ruler, and he will not believe there is anything he cannot get, anyone he cannot rule, anywhere he cannot fill with his presence."
"No man can travel through space," Iniv answered gently, "and not know there are places he cannot fill." She bowed.
"What do I tell him?"
"Tell him that I will see him." She was startled. She was confused. She abandoned words and sang her confusion. The song was meek and uncontrolled, for she would never be a master, not even a teacher. But wordlessly she asked Iniv why he would even listen to such a man, why he would risk having the rest of mankind think the Songhouse treats all men alike, judging only on merit, not on power, except for Mikal. "I will not be corrupted," Iniv sang gently. "Send him away," she pleaded. "Bring him to me." She broke control and wept then, and declared she could not do such a thing. Iniv sighed. "Then send me Esta. Send me Esta, and be relieved of duty until Mikal leaves." Mikal still stood in the gate room an hour later when the door opened again. This time it was not the gatekeeper. It was another woman, more mature, with darkness under her eyes and power in her bearing. "Mikal?" she asked. "Are you the Songmaster?" Mikal asked. "Not I," she said. And for a moment Mikal felt acutely embarrassed at having thought so. But why should I be embarrassed, he wondered, and shook off the feelings. "The Songhouse weaves spells," said the common people on Tew, and it made Mikal uneasy. The woman led the way out of the room, humming. She said nothing, but her melody told Mikal he should follow, and so he pursued the thread of music through the cold stone halls. Doors opened here and there, windows let in the only light, and it was a dismal light of a gray winter sky. In all the wandering through the Songhouse they met no other person, heard no other voice. At last, after many stairs, they reached a high room, the high room, in fact, though no one mentioned it.